This is HBU Huskies women's basketball on the DNA Husky Sports Network. Huskies basketball is brought to you by these corporate partners of HBU Athletics: Houston Federal Credit Union, Marriott Houston West Chase, the Memorial Hermann Healthcare System, Raising Cane's, Under Armour, Firehouse Subs, Pepsi, Shipley Donuts, 4 Points by Sheraton, IBEW Local 716, Jimmy John's, Kolache Factory, and Holiday Inn Express. The DNA Husky Sports Network is your home all season long for Huskies women's basketball. And right now it's just about game time, so let's head out to the arena.
Hi everybody, Bill Cousins with you from Sharp Gym on the campus of Houston Baptist University for tonight's college basketball game between the Huskies and the Howard Payne University Yellow Jackets out of Brownwood, a Division III school in the American Southwest Conference. The Yellow Jackets 1-2 on the season, but they're coming off their first win, a 73-71 victory at Southwestern over in Georgetown on Saturday. Huskies are 2-1, but they're coming off their first loss, which was a 68-50 decision at Wichita State on Saturday. Single game homestand tonight. The Huskies go back on the road on Saturday, playing at Texas Tech on Saturday afternoon. Let's see if the Huskies can get another victory over a smaller division school this evening here at Sharp. I'll be back to have our chat with Donna Finney coming up. You're listening to Huskies women's basketball.
Houston Federal Credit Union and Houston Baptist University have joined forces to put the howl back in your finances. HFCU offers several products and services such as auto loans, mortgages, and credit cards. And HFCU has a financial education program, Elevate, which is tailored to helping you increase your financial knowledge. Stop by any of our convenient locations or visit our website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's so nimble and fluid, but sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our renowned Ironman Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Coming to you in Living Cola. Pepsi Cola, from the wonderful folks who put the R in cola.
I didn't believe I could do it. The weight seemed too heavy. My competitors were too fast. I lacked motivation, and then I found the Hulk t-shirt. I transformed myself and believed that I could conquer the competition. Now everybody takes me serious because I demand them to. If I can do it, you can do it. Under Armour Alter Ego. Transform yourself.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs.
Back when we were firemen, when it came to food, we said it better be something good and a lot of it.
That's what you get at Firehouse Subs. Take our hook and ladder sub. Smoked turkey breasts, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese, all steam heated and piled high on a toasted sub roll.
Our way beats their way. If you don't agree, it's free.
You're going to cover that, right?
My money's on the sub.
Love the confidence.
Firehouse Sub, founded by firemen.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
This is the Huskies pregame show with head coach Donna Finney. Donna, looking back real quick, what'd you learn at Wichita in that 18-point loss?
Yeah, I mean, I think, we played very scared the first quarter. We didn't get into any of our offense. We weren't playing team basketball. Definitely not really executing what we'd worked on. I think there was a fear factor there. I'm not really sure why. But we definitely didn't play with the same energy that we'd played with in the first few games. And we need everybody to show up offensively. That's something that I think, as a staff, we talked about was key for us going forward, because when we have evenly spread scoring distribution, we can play with people, but when we're relying on one or two people to pick up the slack offensively, we're not going to win ball games. And I thought that, we got 2 points from our 5 posts on Saturday. And that was surprising, because I felt like that was an area we could really take advantage of against Wichita State, and we didn't do a very good job of that. So we really need everybody to be looking to score every game. And I tell them all the time in practice, if my coach was giving me the green light, I'd be super happy. I'd be out there enjoying the game. And sometimes, some of them are just hesitant to look to score, and we got to get back to that, because we were doing a really good job of it. What positives do you think came out of that? I think, we picked it up in the second half, and we did start executing our offense better. I thought Megan did a really good job running the point, and creating looks both for herself and for her teammates. And Sophie really did a great job of creating contact in the fourth quarter, got to the free throw line a lot, and just played tough, And I think, we talked afterwards that we got to play with that toughness for 40 minutes. We can't just bring it in the second half of a game, and especially when we're playing catch-up against quality opposition. So we got to know that going into these games, we got to be ready right from the start. Tonight against Howard Payne, a team, another Division III team out of the American Southwest Conference. What do you know about the Yellow Jackets? They've got a new coach this year. He's come from a Division I team and at UTRGV, and he's managed to bring in a couple of really good players with them as well. And I think, they have a freshman who can really score. She, is a pretty crafty guard who can get to the rim, and she can pull up and shoot it. So a lot of her play goes through her. They're very scrappy. They work hard. He has them playing really hard. They're going to press us in a 2-2-1 press. They're going to try and run in transition every chance they get. So definitely a game where we're going to have to be very composed, and we're going to have to work, because they're not going to just roll over for us. They want to play high-tempo basketball, and we're going to have to be ready from the start, which we talked about, in order to compete tonight, because they're not just going to roll over for us. The first couple of games here at home, you had just 9 players available. You got a couple of them back for short minutes at Wichita. Mm-hmm. What's the injury situation for tonight's game? So we have 10 tonight, and Natalia, we're resting Natalia tonight. I think she'll be okay. We just don't really feel like this is a game that would, 1, really suit her, and 2, that she really needs to play in. So giving her an extra day's rest to kind of let that swelling go down is important for her. And I'm confident we may have a couple back by the weekend, which will be nice. But we're just taking it day by day, and I think if I think back to 4 or 5 weeks ago, I really never knew who was going to be in practice on any given day. And you called them the Nifty 9 last week, but they've been so resilient, dealing with all the things that we've had to deal with and the changes we've had to make. And I think some of them are really starting to step up, and there's an opportunity for all these girls to play. And like I say, they have the green light in our offense, so we want to play some really up-tempo, fun basketball tonight against Howard Payne. Well, we talk about who's available for games, but you're right. The availability for practice is just as important as you try to get these kids improved. Yeah, and sometimes it's tough when we only have maybe 7 or 8 available to practice, because we're very lucky. We do have some practice guys who've been, unbelievable for us this year, because without them we couldn't have gone 5v5 in practice. Coach Becca's had to make a guest appearance several times, and which is good for our girls because she's so quick that it really helps us, especially when we're running scout stuff. But without our practice guys, we definitely couldn't have gotten through to this stage. So we're thankful we have them, and the practice part of it is so key for us going into games. And this team is so cerebral that we got to make sure we get through the scout, and there's a good understanding of the scout so we can apply it when it comes to game time. So just so grateful for the guys that we have.
Well, good luck tonight. We'll chat with you after the game.
Thank you.
Donna Finney, the head coach of the Huskies. I'll be back with our starting lineups and the tip of tonight's game against Howard Payne after this.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers in Houston believe keeping America's families strong is vital. We believe Houston competes in a global economy, so we must construct buildings to last. We believe training for 10,000 hours counts for something. Most important, we believe in each other. We don't know what the competition believes, and most times, neither do you. To be the best, hire the best.
The time is now to hire IBW electricians.
Four Points by Sheraton. Always a great stay. Everything you need. Plus extras you love. All for a great rate. Over 150 hotels around the world. Travel the way you like. Check us out at 4points.com.
It would be great if human beings were great at being human. And if all of mankind were made up of kind women and kind men. It would be wonderful if common knowledge was knowledge commonly known. And if the light from being enlightened into every heart was shown. It would be glorious if neighbors were neighborly, and indifference a forgotten word. It would be awesome if we shared everything, and being greedy was absurd. It would be spectacular if the golden rule was golden to every man. And the good things that we ever did was everything that we can.
Treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
Marriott Houston West Chase, a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
Here's a toast to all you Caniacs. You are ever faithful aficionados of premium, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers from Raising Cane's. Keen connoisseurs of Cane's crispy, extra-long, premium crinkle-cut fries. You who are dedicated to the made-fresh daily cane sauce that twirls tongues in a tastefully tangy tango. Topped off with a little slice of heaven from the goodness of the griddle. We toast you all from Raising Cane's. One love.
At Shipley Donuts, we make our donuts from scratch every single day. Nothing trucked in, frozen. And we are Texas born and raised since 1936. Not like those other guys. Shipley Donuts.
At Holiday Inn Express, we can't guarantee that you'll be able to contain yourself at our breakfast bar.
Morning, egg white omelet. Sup, Lady Bacon.
Fruit.
There it is.
But we can guarantee that you'll get the best price when you book with us.
Holiday Inn Express. Be the readiest.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Phil Cousins back with you at Sharp Gym, getting ready for tonight's game with Houston Baptist taking on Howard Payne. As we said, the Huskies 2-1 on the season. They had wins early here at home against McMurray. That was 92-41. And then Texas A&M International, 81-48 last Wednesday. Saturday they went on the road, lost at Wichita State. Next up after tonight's game is a trip to Texas Tech. They also have road games coming up to North Texas on December 5th and on December 8th at Oklahoma State before coming back once again for the last two games before Christmas against Oral Roberts and Louisiana Monroe. Teams are lining up. We're almost ready for our invocation and the national anthem, so we'll Just be quiet here for a second as Erica Reyes on the public address tonight will give our anthem and the invocation.
Fans, welcome to the Frank and Lucille Sharp Gymnasium on the campus of Houston Baptist University for this evening's matchup featuring the Yellow Jackets of Howard Payne University and your Houston Baptist Huskies. We ask now that you please stand for our invocation followed by the playing of our national anthem. Your gracious and mighty Father in heaven, we come before you with bowed heads and hearts of worship, thanking you for all the benefits you have given us. We thank you for the opportunity to participate in this competition, and we thank you for those who have come out to cheer and support us. We pray for your protection over each team, that you may keep them from harm and injury. We thank you for the love you give us through your Son, Jesus. In his name, we pray. Amen.
Obviously wasn't Erica, but we'll move on from there. Howard Payne, as we mentioned, a Division III school in the American Southwest Conference, and we'll be seeing a little bit more of them in the Houston area coming up because the University of St. Thomas there in the Montrose has joined the American Southwest. They'll be joining I think it's next year.
Number 10.
Howard Payne, as we said, 1-2 on the season. They're coming off a 15-11 record a year ago, 11-6 in the American Southwest, but they have a new coach, Yannick Denson, in his first season, former head coach at Legacy Christian over in Beaumont, and some AAU teams over there also. They'll start three bigs. Anastasia Willis is a 5'9 junior from Warren High School in San Antonio. She's averaging 10 points, 5.5 rebounds a game. Julissa Ibarra, a 5'9 junior, also from Warren High School in San Antonio, averaging 7.5 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. Capricia Books, a 5'9 senior from Copper's Cove, averaging 8 points and 3.5 rebounds a game. Those are the three inside players. The two guards running the point will be Chelsea Harris, a 5'9 sophomore from Midway High School in Waco. She is the Yellow Jackets' leading scorer, 13.5 points, 5 rebounds a game. And Selena Ali, a 5'2 freshman from John Jay High School in San Antonio, will run the point. She's averaging 8 points and 2.5 rebounds a game. Huskies Donna Finney in her 6th season here on Fondren. 59-91 is her record, assisted by Lauren Tippett, Becca Allison, and Precious Ivy. Rory Anton, the Director of Basketball Operations, and the athletic trainer is Hannah Stelzer. Tanner Colmorgan gets the start once again, a 6-foot sophomore from Second Baptist High School in Houston. He's averaging just over 11.5 points and 9.5 rebounds a game. Kennedy Collins, the center, 6'1 senior from Cedar Creek High School in Bastrop, 6 points and 6 rebounds a game. Takara Wade gets her first start of the season of her career here at HBU, a 5'4 junior college transfer from Goodyear, Arizona, went to Mesa Community College. 2.5 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. Sophie Taylor also out front, a 5'9 junior from Round Rock's Westwood High School, 10.5 points 3.5 rebounds a game. And pretty much running the point will be Megan Valdez-Crater, a 5'6" sophomore from Lady Bird Johnson High in San Antonio. 10.5 points, 2.5 rebounds. And the Huskies out to start it. Shannon Jones will be coming off the bench tonight. She started the first 3 games, but Takara Wade will be in the starting lineup tonight. Huskies also have Veronica Kirienko back available tonight after missing the first couple of games. Howard Payne with the possession on the tip, and Ali is running the point. Huskies come out in a man-to-man offense. Harris with the ball on the wing, puts up a 3. It's good. Three nothing in the first 20 seconds here. Actually, well, Shannon is starting instead of Takara Wade. We had it wrong on the sheet tonight. So the same 5 have started all 3 games for the Huskies. 3 put up by Sophie Taylor is no good, and Ali gets the rebound on the floor. Long pass is tipped around. Willis comes out for Ali to run the point once again. She drives to the elbow, kicks it out to Harris. Drives into the lane, hands off. And Shannon Jones once again brings it down. Taylor in front of the Howard Payne bench. Kennedy Collins inside to Cole Morgan. Her shot off the glass is no good. And the rebound comes down to Capricia Brooks. Brooks from the elbow, shot no good. Cole Morgan fighting for the rebound. It's a held ball and will be the Huskies' ball on the alternating possession. Howard Payne out of Brownwood, Texas. They also have a Baptist affiliation. Brownwood famous for football with Gordon Wood and the Lions. Valdez hands off to Sophie Taylor. Sophie from the free throw line, jump shot up and in. Huskies on the board. Harris drives, kicks out, 3 put up, no good. Husky rebound. Ibarra missed the 3. Now Sophie Taylor is fouled as she goes up. And she'll be shooting 2. Our officials tonight, Daisy Lane, the lead official, with Jake Cootie and Angela Garland helping. That foul was on Ali. Taylor misses the free throw. Taylor this year shooting, that's only her second miss. Now what's the question here? Is the buzzer working? Yeah. Chelsea Harris was over getting some help somehow. Second free throw is good, and we have our first tie. Taylor with all 3 points for the Huskies. Ibarra gets it across. Here's a long shot put up. Sophie Taylor gets the rebound for Huskies. Willis trying it. Here's Shannon Jones dribbling to the elbow. Now it steps back. Shot is no good. And Cole Morgan cannot save it. Amanda Johnson is going to be coming in for the Huskies. Amanda, 6'1" senior, second team preseason All-Southland coming in. Amanda, the Huskies' second leading scorer this year, averaging 11 points. And Shannon Jones sits down. Willis. The ball's tipped, but Harris gets it down. She puts up a shot, no good. Taylor with another rebound. Good place. Here is Valdez Crater. Gets it over, and now we have a blocking foul underneath. Valdez, that saved a easy layup by Cole Morgan. That foul called against Willis, her first, the team's second. First substitution for Howard Payne is Lilianic, 5'8" freshman from Lavernia. Here is a three put up and in by Sophie Taylor. Sophie's got all 6 Husky points, and the Huskies now, what do they call that, a 2? So it's 5-3, but the Huskies still lead. And a foul on the other end. That was a foul against Taylor. Inbounding the ball. Yannick in front of the Husky bench gets it out over to Ali. Ali give and go. There's a jump shot from the baseline. And Kennedy Collins comes down for the Huskies. Barra misses. Now here's Amanda Johnson. She can't dish it off. Still by the Yellow Jackets. Brooks saves the loose ball. Willis hands it back out to Ali. This is Brooks. Now it's Ali. Cole Morgan on the switch. A mismatch. Shot clock running down, and Cole Morgan gives up the errant shot. And the Huskies got the ball. Here's Amanda Johnson trying a three. Nothing but net. 8-3 the Huskies lead. 5:44 to go in the first period. Yannick almost has it stolen away. There's a baseline drive and up and in by Ibarra. Her first points. 8-5 the score. Token pressure in the backcourt. Kennedy Collins has it. Baseline or free throw shot. It won't fall, and rebound comes back down to the Yellow Jackets. There's a nice shot put up by Willis, but it won't fall, and the Huskies get another rebound. Johnson thought about feeding the post. Now gets it into Cole Morgan. Her turnaround shot doesn't even draw iron. And the break. Layup is no good by Ali, but she was fouled by Kennedy Collins. .448 left. Have our first media timeout. Huskies lead 8-5.
Do you know how fast you were going, son?
Call me Ed.
Do you know how fast you were going, Ed?
You mean exactly?
Yes, exactly.
No, not exactly. How fast?
Fast.
Faster?
You were going very fast.
Fast is my job, officer.
Fast is your job?
Yes, sir.
What kind of job?
I deliver, sir.
What do you deliver?
The world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
I thought Jimmy John's had the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
Jimmy John's does have the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
So you deliver for Jimmy John's?
I deliver for Jimmy John's.
So do you always deliver fast?
I always deliver fast.
How fast?
I deliver something so fast you freak.
It's not smart to freak a cop, son.
You didn't order Jimmy John's sub, sir.
So if I did order a Jimmy John's sub, when would I get it?
Now.
What if I don't want it now?
Then call later.
Or I could pick it up myself.
Or you can pick it up yourself.
Because I'm pretty fast, too.
I'm sure you are, sir.
Very fast.
I believe you, sir.
Faster than you.
No way, sir.
Way faster.
In your dreams.
You dissing me, son?
No, sir, I'm polite.
Fast and polite?
Very polite and very, very fast.
Is that a challenge, son?
No, sir, it's a fact.
Let's burn rubber, kid.
It wouldn't be fair.
Why not?
You've got a fully blown V8 Camaro with slicks and headers.
So?
I've got a 10-speed bike.
I'll let you off with a warning.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Real story is
Huskies up 8-5, but the Yellow Jackets will have a chance to cut into that lead. Huskies shooting just 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from long distance. That three was by Amanda Johnson. Yellow Jackets are 2 of 9 from the field right now. One of those has been a three-pointer, and that was by Chelsea Harris. Ali will be at the line, 38% free throw shooter, and makes the first one. Haley Tomlinson, a new player for the Yellow Jackets, 5'10" freshman from Hargrave High School out in Huffman on the east side of Lake Houston. Ali gets them both to fall, and it's now an 8-7 game. Huskies still leading by a point. Taylor is checked. Here's Amanda Johnson with another three. Good. Amanda's got 2 threes. The Huskies back to a 4-point lead. 4.5 to go in the first period. Huskies with some pressure. Down to Yannick. She kicks it back out to Willis. Huskies get back defensively in good shape. Tomlinson driving in, kicks it out to Chelsea Harris. There's a Yannick three. Good. Huskies lead once again, just a point. Sophie Taylor across to Amanda Johnson. Yellow Jackets in a zone, kicks it back over to Amanda. She'll try another three. Marilyn Nzoiwu is in, and she was fouled off after the rebound by Ali, and that is her second foul. That's the third team foul against the Yellow Jackets here in the early going. Taylor inbounds. Amanda Johnson quickly puts it up and in. 13-10 Huskies. Chelsea Harris gets it across the timeline to Yannick. There's Harris, hands it back to Yannick, and with the tall timbers, the three put up by Yannick, no good. And Amanda Johnson gets the rebound. Takara Wade, back to Nzoiwu, but she can't handle the pass. And back the other way, here's the three once again put up by Yannick, but it hits off the front of the rim, and Nzoiwu gets it. Maryland, 6'3" freshman from Cedar Ridge High School in Round Rock. Stolen away. Ali gets it. Now she'll challenge Wade. Shot's no good, and Nzoiwu gets another rebound. Wade comes back, gets it over to Sophie in the corner. Sophie does not take the three, and Wade will start the offense again. Another three put up by Johnson. Now Taylor puts up the three and in. She's got 8. 16-10, Huskies with their largest lead. 2:10 to go in the first period. Selena Ali playing with those 2 fouls. On the wing to Harris. Harris, three is good. She's got a pair of those, and it's 16-13. Johnson to Taylor to Wade. Here's another three put up. Front of the rim. Cole Morgan with a rebound. Shot in the lane is good. Taylor gets her first bucket. 18-13 Huskies. Harris brings it across the timeline. Challenges Nzoiwu, and Nzoiwu wins that battle. Block shot. Wade to Taylor. Off her foot. Out of bounds. Howard Payne ball, and we'll have substitutions. Megan Valdez-Crater back in. Wade will sit back down. Back in is Capricia Brooks for the Yellow Jackets, and in the first time is Paige Grable, a 5'6" freshman from Stanton High School, home of the Buffaloes. On I-10, just east of Midland. Huskies lead by 5. approaching a minute left in the first period. Harris to the side. Here's Grable driving across. She'll try challenging Zoe Wood, another block. Ball almost stolen away. Sophie almost loses it, gets it to Amanda, driving the baseline. Shot good. Johnson in double figures already for the Huskies. She has half Huskies points. This is the 37th time in her career that a senior has been in double figure scoring. Harris driving, no good. Cole Morgan with a rebound. Taylor thinks about a three. Swings it to the corner, inside to Nzoiwu. Good ball movement. And a 30-second timeout is called by Yannick Denson. Denson, a Lamar graduate. As we said, he's coached in Beaumont for the last few years in the high school level and also in the AAU level. Huskies up by 9. That's their largest lead. We mentioned the Husky women going to Texas Tech on Saturday. The men playing at Wake Forest on Friday afternoon. That's a 1 o'clock Houston time start here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. They will return home on Monday to take on UTSA here at Sharp. The women will have another home game next Tuesday against the University of Southwest, the Mustangs out of Hobbs, New Mexico. Huskies drop back into a half-court defense. They're in the man-to-man as Valdez turns around. Here is Brooks, top of the key. Harris, back to Tomlinson. Her shot off the glass is no good, but before it goes off, she charges into Sophie Taylor, and Tomlinson's foul is her first. And that's the fourth team foul, just 6.39 seconds to go in the period. Huskies have opened up a 9-point lead here as Valdez Crater gets it across, and you hear Donna yelling, go, go, and there is a trip by Brooks, and that will put Valdez Crater at the line with a 1.45 seconds to go in the period. Taylor shooting the only free throws so far for the Huskies. She just made 1 of 2. Valdez has yet to score in this game. Still has yet to score. She had 10 points in the loss at Wichita. She's averaging 10.3 points a game. Second free throw was also short, no good. And Nzoiwu got the rebound but couldn't follow, and we've reached the end of the first period. HBU 22, Howard Payne 13 after 1.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here, and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast in a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Starting the second period of play here. On the floor for Howard Payne will be Yannick Harris, Willis, Tomlinson, and Brooks. Valdez, Crater, Taylor, Shannon Jones, Amanda Johnson, and Marilyn Nzoiwu for the Huskies. Stacy gets it to the Yellow Jackets, and we're starting play here in the second period. Yannick shuffles, no call. Now she thinks about a three, hands it inside to Willis. Willis shot off the glass, no good, and Sophie Taylor gets another rebound. Sophie, that is her fifth. Shot underneath, no good by Jones, and we have a foul on the Huskies underneath. I'm thinking Zoiwu is going to be called for over the back. And she was. Coming in for the first time for the Huskies here early in the second period, Julia Vojakovic. Vojakovic, 5'11" freshman from Luxembourg, 7.5 points, 3.7 rebounds. No scoring so far in the second period. Harris over the screen from Tomlinson. Loses it out of bounds. Huskies just standing around, but get the defensive pressure. Vojakovic across the timeline. Quickly gets it back to Megan Valdez. Valdez hands it off to Jones. Back to Zoiwu. Corner to Valdez. Crater. Three's no good, but Vojakovic gets the rebound, and the Huskies get a fresh 30. Shannon Jones swings it around as Donna Finney up to say, let's try this. Amanda Johnson trying the three. Bam! Her third three of the game. She's got 13 points now, and the Huskies up 25-13. Chelsea Harris drives into the lane, but loses it. Vojakovic gets it back into Megan Valdez-Crater, and Megan driving in. Amanda thought about it, but drives it out. Now here's Vojakovic with the three. No good. Valdez rebound, jump shot from the baseline, no good. And a baseball pass comes out to Grable, and it's stolen away by Amanda Johnson. Amanda going end to end, cannot get the free throw, the shot in the lane. Vojakovic to Valdez, and a three. Valdez with her first points, 28-13. Harris to Willis, driving in, shot won't fall. Rebound on the floor, Tomlinson fights for it, puts it up, no good, blocked. Willis gets the offensive rebound. Here is Grable with the three, no good. And Amanda Johnson tips it to Valdez, and she hands it off to Njoiwu, and Njoiwu with her second field goal. And another timeout called by the bench. 7:19 to go, and see, are they taking the full media timeout? Everybody's standing up. So I don't think they're going to take a full timeout, but that's the second timeout called by Howard Payne. 7:19, and the Huskies with a 30-13 lead. A couple of other games being played by Southland Conference teams today. Looks like that was going to be a full timeout. They didn't mark it. And not good news for either McNeese or Incarnate Word today. LSU Alexandria beat McNeese 68-60. That game being played over in the new place in Lake Charles. 68-60, Alexandria gets the win. And Weber State wins at Incarnate Word 72-64. Southland had a nice win yesterday when Abilene Christian defeated New Mexico State out in Las Cruces. 7:19 to go. It's 30-13 Huskies. What do we got here? Okay, Ibarra is going to inbound to Ali. Yannick, Brooks, and Willis also in the game. There's a handoff to Yannick. 5'2" Ali being guarded by the much larger Veljakovic. Here's a three put up off the top of the backboard, and a long rebound comes out. Veljakovic cannot get it to fall, and Shannon Jones is tied up on the rebound. Huskies will retain possession afterwards. And let's see if they reset the shot clock. They probably have just 24 on the shot clock. Let's see. Jake Cootie, one of the officials, is asking about it. He says, no, we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it at 24 on the shot clock. Have not seen very many instances this year where the Huskies used the full 30 seconds, so big deal. That ball's tipped out of bounds by Ali as Nzoiwu triggering it in now. Veljakovic is going to throw it in now. She gets out to Megan. Veljakovic with the three. Bang! She's got her first points. The Huskies have opened up a 33-13 lead. Huskies on a 10-0 run. And the ball thrown out of bounds on the other end by Ibarra. Chelsea Harris will return, and Capricia Books will sit down. Huskies on an 11-0 run in this period. They led by 9 at the start of the period, and they're up by 20 now. Here's a three put up by Amanda Johnson. Willis gets the rebound for Howard Payne, and back the other way. Another three put up. No good, and it was knocked out of bounds by Willis. Ibarra off on the three-point attempt. High post, and Nzoiwu doesn't get it to fall, and Harris with the rebound for the Yellow Jackets. Dribbling in to the lane. This is Willis driving in, and she is fouled as she went up for the shot. Valdez thinks going to be called, but Cootie and Daisy Lane, yep, it's going to be on Valdez. Her first, that's her second team foul against the Huskies in the period. Veronica Kirienko coming in. First time tonight, 6'4" senior from Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Did not score in very short minutes at Wichita, her first action of the season. She was injured in a scrimmage here against Texas Southern about 3 weeks ago. She's back in there now as Nzoiwu sat down. Ali driving to the side of the lane, gets it off to Yannick. Yannick back to Ali, swings it around to Harris. She drives in. Here's a shot. There's a block by Kirienko. And what are we going to have here? A ball out of bounds. And it's going to be off of Yannick. Huskies still throwing a shutout here in this period. 33-13 is our score. At 22-13 at the break. Valdez Crater to the corner. Looks for that entry pass. Gives it to Amanda Johnson. Her layup shot won't fall, but Kirienko gets the rebound, but she brought it down, and she is tied up by Willis. And the alternating possession goes back to Howard Payne. They're going to clean up the mess there. .456 left. Another uniform adjustment by Ali. Angela Garland, the official. She's saying over there to somebody. Is this a uniform? No, they're going to. The ball is wet. .450 to go in the first half. Entry pass almost tipped away. And there's a travel there as Chelsea Harris skipped after the jump stop. Huskies haven't scored in a while either. Shannon Jones back in. Here's Valdez. Here's a long two-pointer put up by Amanda Johnson, so she's got 15. Amanda's had 16 at Wichita. That was her best this season, although she had 32 as a career high. Long way from that. .15 on the shot clock as the Yellow Jackets work at the perimeter. Ali kicks it back out to Harris. She gets up by Kirienko, and she blocks it, and there's going to be a foul on Kirienko. That was not a good matchup with Kirienko out on the wing. But Nika's first foul, and that is the third team foul against the Huskies in the period. But that will put Harris at the line. She has 2 3-pointers in the game. This is her first free throw attempt. She's a 65% free throw shooter this year. And that will go down after missing the first one. Capricia Brooks back in, and Lily Yannick sits down. One of 2 for Harris, 7 points. She is the leader for the Yellow Jackets, and that's their first point of the period. Yakovich hands it over to Jones. Entry pass to Amanda Johnson. Amanda's got 17. Huskies up 37-14. Johnson is 7 of 11 from the field here in the first half. Harris hands off to Ali, and there's a travel. Takara Wade back in, and Megan Valdez is going to sit down. (37-14), 3.5 to go in the half here in Houston. Yakovich drives in. Boy, she put that European extra step there, and the ball cannot be handled by Kirienko. Team rebound to the Yellow Jackets. Ibarra, Willis, Ali. Long pass over here. And jump shot up. Oh, no good. That was Brooks. Hit glass, but no iron. Wade will try the 3. No good. High. There is Liakovic with the high rebound. Wade has it stolen away by Ali. Checks her, and they'll start the offense. Oh, there's almost a travel by Harris. She puts the 3 up, and she's got 10 points. 37-17 Huskies. Here is another short baseline jump shot by Johnson. She's got 19 here in the first half. She's outscored the Yellow Jackets by herself. Kick out drive. Jump shot no good. Yakovich gets the rebound. Here is Kirienko off the glass and in. Her first points of her senior year. It's 41-17 Huskies. As Grable over at the scores table, checking on the next dead ball. Ali over. Harris off the screen. She'll try another three. This one is also good. Harris with 13 with her fourth three-pointer of the period. 41-20. Underneath, off the hands of Kirienko. Minute 12 left. As Grable comes in, Brooks sits down. Harris back to where she's made the last two threes, though hands it off to Selena Ali. She drives in with the big trees. Grable tries shot just inside the arc. It won't fall, and Kirienko gets the rebound. 43, long pass down to Shannon Jones. Her layup shot's good. Jones' first points of the night, 43-20. Shot off the glass and nothing else, and the ball goes out of bounds off the Huskies. Ibarra, kind of a wild drive there. Brooks is going to come back in. And Ibarra will sit down. There's a jump shot, air ball. But Selena gets the rebound, double teamed. And we're going to have a foul against Vujakovic. Yep. Nope. Off of Vujakovic. Checking to make sure the ball did not go off the rim to reset the shot clock. There's 13 on the little clock, 19, just under 20 on the big clock. Swings it around, 8 on the shot clock, almost stolen away by the Huskies. Ali does lose it as Kirienko poked it away, and Vujakovic gets the layup. She's got 5. And the ball goes out of bounds right at the buzzer, and we have reached the half. Huskies with a big second half to lead 45-20 at the break. You're listening to and watching Husky basketball on the HDO's Husky Sports Network.
You can always count on Houston Federal Credit Union to be there for you, because once a member, always a member. Take advantage of all their products and services to help you in all your financial milestones, such as purchasing your first car, planning your dream wedding, buying a home, and planning for retirement. Stop by any of their convenient locations or visit their website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
Run with UA Map My Run. With your UA connected footwear, you can leave your phone behind. However, if you choose to run with it, the UA Map My Run app will give map views of your route and a deeper look at your workout with additional stats.
We are Under Armour. The future is ours!
Under Armour.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Firehouse Subs was founded by 2 firefighters over 20 years ago. And once a firefighter, always a firefighter. So they've seen to it that a portion of your purchase at all U.S. Firehouse Subs locations now goes toward providing life-saving equipment for first responders. And one more thing, they make awesome subs.
Now get any of our 10 specialty subs in a new small size, each under 500 calories. Big flavor, small subs, starting at $3.99. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
At Memorial Hermann, we're many parts working in harmony, performing more brain and spinal surgeries than anyone in Houston, conducting groundbreaking research at our Misher Neuroscience Institute, establishing the region's largest network of certified stroke centers. Some might say this makes for an accomplished performance, but to us, it's all in a day's work. Memorial Hermann. Breakthroughs every day.
Tammy and I have been going steady since high school.
Tammy and Tommy, two peas in a pod, as they say.
We have all the same friends. We like all the same things. I mean, we practically even have the same name.
But there's one thing we could just never agree on.
Soda.
I have been begging him all these years to just try Pepsi, and I knew he would change his tune.
Yeah.
So, finally, I had him take the Pepsi Taste Challenge. And go on, tell him what you told me, Tommy.
I'm a Pepsi man.
Right? Gosh, isn't Pepsi so good?
I tell you what, I don't know why I didn't try it sooner.
Me neither.
It's so crisp and refreshing and bubbly.
Like me.
Like you.
I'm always right.
She's always right.
All across the South, people are choosing the great taste of Pepsi. Take the Pepsi Taste Challenge and let your taste decide.
It would be great if human beings were great at being human. And if all of mankind were made up of kind women and kind men. It would be wonderful if common knowledge was knowledge commonly known. And if the light from being enlightened into every heart was shown. It would be glorious if neighbors were neighborly, and indifference a forgotten word. It would be awesome if we shared everything, and being greedy was absurd. It would be spectacular if the golden rule was golden to every man. And the good things that we ever did was everything that we can.
Treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
Marriott Houston West Chase, a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
What's on your mind, kid? Make it fast. I'd like to work here at Jimmy John's, world's greatest gourmet sandwich shop, sir.
Why do you want to work at Jimmy John's, kid?
I'm perfect for Jimmy John's.
Doing what?
Delivery.
Delivery?
Delivery.
We deliver pretty fast here at Jimmy John's.
That's what I heard.
What'd you hear?
You deliver pretty fast here at Jimmy John's.
Then you heard right.
I'm a fast study, sir.
You know the Jim John's slogan?
The Jimmy John's slogan?
Jim John's slogan is sub so fast you'll freak.
Sub so fast you'll freak is a swell slogan, sir.
When people call for a Jimmy John's sandwich, they want it fast.
Then I'm your man, sir.
How so?
Because I'm fast.
Fast at what?
Fast at everything.
Can you deliver fast?
I can deliver fast.
How fast?
I can run a 440 and 220.
Minutes?
No, seconds.
That's fast. You delivered before?
I delivered newspapers before.
Were you fast?
Very fast.
How fast?
People got tomorrow's paper today.
That's fast.
So do I have the job?
Not so fast. How do I know you're not just some fast talker?
I can get your references.
When?
Now.
These are good references.
Thank you.
But at Jimmy John's, you gotta be more than fast.
More than fast?
You gotta be polite.
Fast and polite?
Fast and polite.
I can do fast and polite.
Okay, give me some time to think it over.
Okay.
Okay, I've thought it over. When can you start?
Now.
Now it's good. What's your name, kid?
Stefan Avalopoulos.
Too long. How about Ed?
Ed's fine.
Welcome aboard, Ed. Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
Rolling up on a cheap price feels good, but cheap comes with risk. Heart surgeons, pilots, no one hires a cheap one of them. Fact is, certain things must be done right. Installing electricity in Houston schools and hospitals needs to be built with manpower that spent 10,000 hours training to do their job. So for heart surgeons to do their job, we must do ours. Skilled labor isn't cheap, and cheap labor isn't all that skilled.
The time is now to hire IBEW electricians.
At Shipley Donuts, we make our donuts from scratch every single day. Nothing trucked in, frozen. And we are Texas born and raised since 1936. Not like those other guys. Shipley Donuts.
Anyone can get you ready. Holiday Inn Express gets you the readiest. Because ready gives a pep talk. Showtime. But the readiest gives a pep rally.
Holiday Inn Express. Be the readiest.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here, and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast in a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Bill Cousins back with you at Sharp Gym. Let's take a look at our statistics from this evening's game. The Huskies with a 45-20 lead, and boy, these stats really show it. HBU shooting 50% from the field, 6 of 14 from three-point range. That's 43%. They've only made 1 of 4 free throws. Well, that's kind of negative there, but that 50% from the field pretty good, and those 6 three-pointers pretty good too. The Huskies came in to this game averaging just 5.5 three-pointers a game. Conversely, Howard Payne is really struggling. They've 5 of 13 from three-point range, but inside the arc, they're only 1 of 17. That's 20%, 6 of 30 overall, 5 of 13 for 30, just about 39%. They are made 3 of 4 free throws. Huskies leading the rebounding 29-13, led by Taylor Kohlmorgan with 7. Sophie Taylor's got 5, 4 each from Marilyn Nzoiwu and Julia Vajakovic. Big scorer, though, is Amanda Johnson, 8 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from the arc for 19 points and 2 rebounds. She also has a couple of assists in the first half, and she is the big offensive person for the Huskies, obviously. Looking down the list, Sophie Taylor has 8 points, and all of those in the first period. Then it drops down to Vajakovic with 5, and Zoiwu with 4. 3 from Megan Valdez-Crater, and 2 each from Taylor Kohlmorgan, Shannon Jones, and Veronica Kirienko for the total of 45. Huskies have handed out 14 assists, and that's a pretty good ratio for their 19 total field goals in the first half. Chelsea Harris, leading scorer for Howard Payne. She's got 13, coming on 4 of 7 field goal shooting, but all 4 of those in 4 attempts from outside the arc. So the rest of the girls, 1 of 9, but Harris keeping the Howard Payne stats somewhat strong. But after her, the leading scorer, Lily Yannick, has that other 3-pointer. Those are her only points of the game. Jalissa Ibarra with 2, and Selena Ali has 2, and those are the only other Yellow Jackets that have scored. Leading rebounders with 2 each are Willis, Ibarra, Ali, and Brooks for the Yellow Jackets, with their 13 total. They've had 9 turnovers in the first half. The Huskies have turned the ball over 7 times. Second half coming up. Huskies leading this one 45-20 at the break.
Four Points by Sheraton. Always a great stay. Everything you need. Plus extras you love. All for a great rate. Over 150 hotels around the world. Travel the way you like. Check us out at 4points.com.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Coming to you in Living Cola. refreshing Pepsi Cola from the wonderful folks who put the R in cola.
I am strong. I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination. Confidence. I trust my gut. No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication. Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Under Armour.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. The last thing anyone needed was another sub shop.
They needed a better one.
We built Firehouse Subs on quality and quantity.
And I'm the quality.
Why my quantity?
Are you kidding?
Try our hook and ladder sub.
Smoked turkey breast, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese.
Yeah, all served steaming hot on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree,
it's free.
On him.
It's on him.
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
Your heart sounds good, Daddy.
Regular checkups are good for many things.
No tumors. Uh-oh. Your colon sounds funny.
But they can't detect everything. At the Memorial Hermann Wellness Institute, get a full body scan, heart scan, or virtual colonoscopy to help you find problems early enough to do something about them.
I'm glad you're okay, Daddy.
Schedule your scan today. Call 713-222-CARE. Memorial Hermann, for your whole life.
Going to school at Houston Baptist University was an excellent choice. And as the official credit union of HBU, Houston Federal Credit Union is focused on helping you to continue to make great choices. HFCU will meet all your financial needs by providing the personal attention and variety of services you deserve. Stop by any of our convenient locations or visit our website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Bill Cousins back with you here at Sharp Gym, almost ready for the start of the second half. And let's see, same starting five out for Howard Payne. Harris and Aaliyah, the guards, inside Willis, Ibarra, and Brooks. For the Huskies, I see Amanda Johnson, Kennedy Collins, Sophie Taylor, Megan Valdez-Crater, and Taylor Colmorgan. As Daisy Lane will hand it to Sophie. Reset the clock. Oh, it's not it. There you go. And we're ready to go here in the second half, third quarter coming up. As Taylor inbounds right next to the crowd mic. Colmorgan on the wing. High post is Collins. And Ibarra, or Megan Valdez. Kennedy Collins picks it up. Misses. Colmorgan follows and puts it in. That was on Willis. Colmorgan with the free throw. Willis' second foul. She's the second Yellow Jacket with a couple of fouls. Nobody really in foul trouble down the way for either team. Sophie's got a pair. Long pass across. Harris gets the ball back, guarded by Johnson. Shot off the glass, it won't fall. Coming out with the rebound. Another three put up by Salih, and Valdez-Crater for the Huskies. Sophie inside the arc, shot rims around, will not fall, and Willis gets the rebound for the Yellow Jackets. 48-20 is our score. From the baseline, shot is good by Brooks, her first points of the game. 48-22. Collins hands off to Crater, starting the offense on the Husky end. Colmorgan tries a three. It's short. So the rebound was stolen away by Taylor. Now we have more than one Husky going in. Megan Valdez takes it away from Colmorgan. And she's got 5 points now. 50-22. Brooks, good. He's got both field goals in this third period. Sophie gets caught underneath and can't dish it off to Collins. There is a shot put up, no good by Ali, and Colmorgan got the rebound for the Huskies. Taylor to Valdez. It's blocked out of bounds by Ali. I think Denson asked Jake Cootie about it. Here is a shot put up and in by Colmorgan on the good assist by Johnson. And Colmorgan with 6, and she'll be going to the line again. Ibarra's first, and that is the second team foul. And for, again, Colmorgan makes the traditional three-point play. 53-24 Huskies. Shot off the glass, no good, and Colmorgan gets another rebound. Colmorgan with 10 boards now. Here's Sophie with the three, no good. Ali comes out with it. Layup, no good. Taylor was fouled by Ibarra. That is Ibarra's third foul in the period. Paying a lot more attention to Amanda Johnson this period as Ibarra followed her down the court. Collins double teamed on the high post, drives in, shot no good, and the ball is out of bounds. Jake Cootie doesn't know. That's going to be out against the Huskies. Cootie gave us your palms up there, and he had help. Huskies by 29, 53-24, 6:40 to go in the third period. Ali, long jump shot, no good. Huskies with a rebound. Valdez driving in. The ball is tipped out of bounds, and was she fouled? Nope. Huskies will inbound the ball underneath. Colmorgan inbounds it to Johnson. She looked to try to get it back to Colmorgan like they did a few minutes ago. Valdez driving in, and she is fouled as she went up, driving down the side of the lane. And the foul is on Ali, and that is her third, and the fourth team foul against the Yellow Jackets here in the third period. So the Huskies shooting free throws here and shooting free throws the rest of the quarter. As Lily Yannick is going to take Ali out. First free throw is good by Valdez. She's now 1 of 3 from the line tonight. She's got 6. Well, Yannick actually took Ibarra out. Both free throws good. Valdez now with 7 points. 31-point lead for the Huskies, 55-24. High post, ball stolen away. Here's Sophie. She is fouled as she went up. Brooks had her pocket picked on one end, and she fouled Taylor at the other. That's the second foul on Brooks, and now the 5th team foul against the Yellow Jackets here in the period. Taylor 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Now 10 of 12 on the season, now 10 of 13, misses the first one. Ibarra comes in, Brooks sits down. Second free throw is good by Taylor. She's got 9. Huskies up 32, 56-24. High post Ibarra off the glass, will not fall, and Kennedy Collins with the rebound. Huskies pushing it. Here's Sophie with a jump shot from 15, and it is tipped out of bounds by Yannick. And a timeout called by HBU, I think. And that means we'll take it with them with 5:39 to go in the period. HBU 56-24 is their 32-point lead.
4 Points by Sheraton. Always a great stay. Everything you need. Plus extras you love. All for a great rate. Over 150 hotels around the world. Travel the way you like. Check us out at 4points.com.
If Raising Cane's one love was rock music, they would rock harder than any rock band ever. Their tours would sell out before they were announced. Their backstage parties would be the stuff of legend, attended by unicorns and the head of Louis XIV. Hotel rooms would trash themselves out of respect. But Raising Cane's one love isn't rock music. It's making the perfect chicken finger meal every single time. Raising Cane's one love.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Look at the specialty stats here through the first 2.5 periods. The Huskies outscoring Howard Payne 23-zip, second chance points, and 32-3 off the bench. Amanda Johnson takes the inbounds. Here's Sophie with the 3. It's short. Rebound long comes down to Harris, and she drives in against, or Ali drives in against Crater, and Crater charged with her second foul, Valdez Crater. That's the first foul against the Huskies in this period. Ali is 2 of 2 from the line. This is their first free throw pin of the period. Got 3 points now. Bunch of new Huskies in. Nzoiwu, Karyenko, Liakovic, Jones, and Wade. Second free throw is also good. Nothing but net by Ali, the freshman from John Jay High School in San Antonio. Shannon Jones hands off to Takara Wade to run the point now. Takara inside the circle, jump shot's no good, and Ali gets the rebound. There's a 3 put up by Chelsea Harris. It won't fall, and Karyenko gets the rebound. It's off to Viakovic. Long pass comes down to Nzoiwu, but she can't handle it. It was on her foot, and we're going to have a held ball down there as the scrum as Yannick and Nzoiwu tied up, alternating possession back to the Yellow Jackets. Huskies outscored the Yellow Jackets 23-7 in the second period and 11-4 after that last break. And Nzoiwu gets the rebound after the errant shot. Wade, entry pass goes to Karyenko. Turnaround hook is good. Nika's got 4, 58-26. Ali working against Jones, and now there's an arm bar called against Jones. First for Jones. We're going to have the real media timeout. 4:25 left in the third. The Huskies up 58-26.
Do you know how fast you were going, son?
Call me Ed.
Do you know how fast you were going, Ed?
You mean exactly?
Yes, exactly.
No, not exactly. How fast?
Fast.
Faster?
You were going very fast.
Fast is my job, officer.
Fast is your job?
Yes, sir.
What kind of job?
I deliver, sir.
What do you deliver?
The world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
I thought Jimmy John's had the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
Jimmy John's does have the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
So you deliver for Jimmy John's?
I deliver for Jimmy John's.
So do you always deliver fast?
I always deliver fast.
How fast?
I deliver subs so fast you freak.
It's not smart to freak a cop, son.
You didn't order Jimmy John's sub, sir.
So if I did order a Jimmy John's sub, when would I get it?
Now.
What if I don't want it now?
Then call later.
Or I can pick it up myself.
Or you can pick it up yourself.
Because I'm pretty fast, too.
I'm sure you are, sir.
Very fast.
I believe you, sir.
Faster than you.
No way, sir.
Way faster.
In your dreams.
You dissing me, son?
No, sir, I'm polite.
Fast and polite?
Very polite and very, very fast.
Is that a challenge, son?
No, sir, it's a fact.
Let's burn rubber, kid.
It wouldn't be fair.
Why not?
You've got a fully blown V8 Camaro with slicks and headers.
So?
I've got a 10-speed bike.
I'll let you off with a warning.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
It would be great if human beings were great at being human. And if all of
back at Sharp, the Huskies up by 32, 58-26 after the, I don't know what it was now, but it's ball for the Yellow Jackets as Grable in the game now. Page drives to the lane. Here's Harris. Dish off inside. Tried to get it to Haley Tomlinson. But a foul against the Huskies. Kirienko charged with that foul, her second, the team's third. Paige Grable, freshman from Stanton, hands off to Chelsea Harris, sophomore from Midway High School in Waco. Here's Grable, tries to put up a shot, but she was fouled as she went up. Kirienko charged with foul number 3 and the 4th against the team as Cole Morgan will come back in. Grable shooting a pair. Cole Morgan in, Kirienko sits. Grable missed the first one. Makes the second. That's her first point. She's only the 6th Yellow Jacket to score in this game. There's Wade. Layup, no good, but she is fouled as she went up. Willis is third. Wade shooting a pair. Makes the first. And that's her first point of the game. Nine of the Huskies, 10 available, have scored. Collins the only one that hasn't. Both free throws. 60-27 Huskies. Drive is blocked. That was Grable, and it was blocked out of bounds by the Huskies. Baseline jump shot, no good. Vujakovic gets the rebound and dribbles out on the break. Gets it to Cole Morgan. She turns around, gets it back out to Wade. Uncontested three, no good. Rebound underneath. Jones can't follow. Here's Wade stealing it, and it's going to be off of her as she and Yannick battled for it. Ellie Tomlinson, the freshman from Hargrave High School in Huffman, inbounds the ball to Grable. Tomlinson thinks about a three, and Zoiwu comes out and says, no, I'm not going to do that. Step back jump shot, no good, and Zoiwu gets the rebound. Willis could not get it to fall. Here's Jones driving in. Shot off the glass and in. She's got 4. 62-27 Huskies. Grable pivots, gets it back out to Yannick. And now a foul on Viakovic. Julia's first, and that is the 5th team foul. So we've got free throws both ways for the last 2:32 of the period.
At the line for the Yellow Jackets, number 4, Lily Yannick.
Yannick with 1 3-pointer in the first half, our only point of the early points of the game. Adds another one here. Ibarra and Brooks back. Willis and Tomlinson out for Howard Payne. Five points now. There's the inbound pass stolen away by Grable. Chelsea Harris starts to drive. Back out to Ibarra. Into the corner to Harris, driving the baseline. Kicks it out on the other baseline, swings it back around. Here is Grable driving in. Shot is no good, but she was fouled. They're going to call it on Nzoiwu. Her second, and back to the line will be Grable. 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Make it 2 of 3. Well, Jacket shooting free throws pretty well. Came in only a 56% free throw shooting team. There's Wade driving in. She's got 4. 64-31. Tonight, they're 10 of 12. Yellow Jackets are from the line. Here's a shot off the glass, and Zoiwu gets the rebound. Brooks cannot get it to fall. Now here's Wade driving in. It's good. Right-handed layup from the left side makes it 66-31. Minute and a half to go in the third. Harris tries another three. No good. Oh, yeah, it was good. Looked like it was going to bounce off. That's 16 now for Harris, her 5th three-pointer. Ali back in, and here's Jordan Sweat in for the first time. 6-foot junior from Greenville. There's a ball tipped out of bounds on the inbounds pass, but the Huskies will retain possession. Where Wade say, let's get it out a little bit higher. There's Colmorgan driving the baseline. She loses it. Comes back the other way, and it's lost by Harris. Now she picks it up, and a timeout called quickly by Yannick Denson to keep the, I'm not sure what they wanted to do with that, but that's the 3rd timeout called by Denson. A little sloppy basketball back and forth there. Huskies back on the road Saturday in Lubbock, taking on Texas Tech. That's a 2 o'clock start. Of course, we will not have a telecast of that one. You can go to the Texas Tech Athletic website and see what's available there. Back home here next Tuesday against the University of the Southwest Mustangs. The Yellow Jackets will inbound underneath their basket. And Selena Ali into Chelsea Harris. Here is Brooks. Here's Harris. Ali drives in. Looks like she wanted, she gets her own rebound there. And could not get it out of that mess. Shannon Jones stole it. Here's Takara Wade from the free throw line. It's short, and it goes out of bounds. She was, said it was tipped out of bounds, and the Navy and old gold-clad Howard Payne fans disagreed. Not sure who touched it. Well, there's the entry pass. Tried to get into the Nzoiwu, and Cole Morgan kind of bailed out there. Nzoiwu was fouled. Sweat's foul puts Nzoiwu at the line. Huskies today just 8 of 12 from the line. Like at 8 of 13, and Nzoiwu just kind of missed badly there. Maryland is now 3 of 7 from the line for the season. 3 of 8. Brooks with a rebound. Final 20 seconds or so of the period. Ali driving against Wade. She's stopped underneath by Nzoiwu. They swing it back around, and they're going to call a foul on Vujakovic. That's her second foul. The Huskies with a bunch of fouls in this period. And Harris will be at the line where she's 1 of 2 tonight. Two of 3. Now with 17 points, 5 3-pointers. Misses the second one. Harris and Nzoiwu couldn't come up with a rebound, and the Yellow Jackets do. Ali kicks it out. Here's Brooks with the 3. And no good as we reach the end of the third period. Huskies 66, Howard Payne 35 after 30 minutes.
It would be great if human beings were great at being human. And if all of mankind were made up of kind women and kind men. It would be wonderful if common knowledge was knowledge commonly known. And if the light from being enlightened into every heart was shown. It would be glorious if neighbors were neighborly, and indifference a forgotten word. It would be awesome if we shared everything, and being greedy was absurd. It would be spectacular if the golden rule was golden to every man, and the good things that we ever did was everything that we can.
Treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
Marriott Houston West Chase, a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Huskies up by 31, 66-35. Their largest lead was 35. Just under 3 minutes to go in that third period. Came back down to earth shooting-wise, just 7 of 20 in the period. Taylor, Valdez, Johnson, Collins, and Kirienko in for HBU. Another three attempted by Johnson. Rebound comes down to the Yellow Jackets as Brooks brings it down. Harris drives the baseline. Gets it out to Yannick. He's swinging around. Here's Brooks with a three. No good. And Kirienko gets the rebound. And she almost throws it out of bounds. Taylor saves it in front of the Howard Payne bench. There's Amanda Johnson driving inside the arc. This one rims out no good. Kirienko gets the rebound, and she's going to go to the line, and she was fouled on the shot.
Fouls on Yellow Jackets, Chelsea Harris.
Harris was charged with a foul, the first of the period. And that's the first against Harris. Kirienko makes her first free throw. Mika with 5. And that's where it stands. 67-35 Huskies. Harris on the wing, guarded by Johnson. Steps back, tries another three. This one's no good, and Collins gets the rebound for the Huskies. Megan Valdez-Crater dribbles past Yannick. Here's Johnson trying another three. It's no good. And Brooks with a rebound for the Yellow Jackets. Passes it back. Here is Yannick. She's going to drive against Collins, and Collins is going to body her up and called with a foul. That is 2 against Kennedy Collins. And Ali, who is perfect from the line tonight, 4 of 4, her only points, will be shooting a pair. But she misses this one. Grable coming in, and Yannick sitting down. Second free throw is good, so she is now 5 of 6 from the line tonight for her 5 total points. Huskies by 31. Valdez drives in, layup no good, but she was fouled, and that's going to be against Anastasia Willis. That is 4 on Willis, second team foul of the period. Valdez having some problems from the line tonight. She is now 2 of 5. Kohlbargen back in. Kirienko sits down. Nika sits down with 4 points, with 4 rebounds and 5 points. Second free throw good by Valdez. Now with 8 on the game. 68-36 our score. Chelsea Harris drives right down the lane. She puts up a shot and is fouled by Kohlbargen. Taylor's first foul, the second foul against the team in the period. But Harris will be at the line where she's 2 of 4 in this game. Reminder, Husky men's basketball on Friday afternoon from Wake Forest. The King, of course, will have that call. Harris now with 18 points makes the first one. Second one is good too. She and Amanda Johnson are the 2 high scorers in the game with 19 for each team. Kohlbargen in the corner to Valdez. Inside to Kennedy Collins. I'm not sure what they called there. Tomlinson back in, and sitting down is Willis. Must have been traveling. I don't think she was in the lane long enough for that to be called. Huskies by 30. Just under 8 minutes left in this game. Selena Ali, cross-court pass to Harris. They've been playing with each other a lot, and here is a blocking foul called against Collins as Harris drove in. She'll be back at the line. Collins with 3 fouls.
55, Canadian Collins. That's her 3rd personal foul, team's 3rd.
So Harris with 5 3-pointers tonight. She is 4 of 6 from the line. And she has now got 20 points. Six of 8 from the line with 21. Huskies lead under 30 now, 68-40. 7.5 minutes left in the game. Sophie asking for the ball, puts up a 3. Taylor's got 3. That's her first 3-pointer of the night. 71-40, back above a 30-point advantage. There's a drive, no good, and there is Komargan on the rebound, slapped in the face. And she is fouled. Ali charged with her 4th foul. That's the 3rd team foul. Taylor Komargan has one of the happiest dispositions of any Husky athlete I can remember in a long time. She wasn't real happy about getting hit in the face that time. Komargan, entry pass to Collins. Collins cannot get first shot. Now the follow shot puts it in. Her first points of the night, and she was fouled.
Fouls on the Yellow Jackets. Chelsea Harris. That's her.
Ibarra's 3rd foul, the 4th team foul, and
At the line for the Huskies, number 55, Payne.
Collins will be at the line. Brooks back in. Tomlinson sits down, and Grable back in, and Ali sits down. Free throw is good by Collins, gets the old-fashioned 3-point play. Her first points. Huskies on a 6-0 run now. And there is a fall down. And at the other end, Valdez with 10. Here's a layup shot and a foul. Anastasia Willis gets her first points of the game, and she was fouled. Wade charged with the foul. That's the 4th against the Huskies. So both teams, including this time, will be shooting free throws the last 6.5 minutes. Willis completes the 3-point play. Here's Komargan from the baseline. No good. Taylor with a follow. She's got 14 now. 78-43. Ball almost stolen away by Valdez. Grable drives into the baseline, back out to Harris, and she is fouled as she drives. Valdez charged with a foul, and Harris back at the line where she pretty successful, 6 of 8 tonight, but misses the first one. Yellow Jackets 17 of 21 overall from the line tonight. Much better than their season mark, but both misses there, and Brooks gets the rebound. But she throws it away. Tried to bang it off one of the Huskies, and Valdez picks it up and takes it coast to coast. and she's got 12. 3 Huskies in double figures tonight. Johnson had 19 in the first half. She hadn't scored in the second half. Here is a shot. That is Jada Jones in the game for the first time, 5'6" junior from Steele High School in Shirts. Colmorgan with the foul. And Jones at the line. Her first point. Tomlinson and Ibarra back in. Second free throw by Jones is good. Full court pressure. The Huskies get it in bounds. Kind of token pressure as Valdez Crater drives past Grable. Entry pass goes in and tipped out of bounds. It was intended for Colmorgan. And Brooks knocked it out of bounds. Colmorgan to Wade. Tried to get it right back to Colmorgan. Stolen away by the Yellow Jackets. Ibarra swings it around to Jones, who will run the offense now. Crossover dribble. Here's Grable driving in, kicks it back out. Jones thought about a 3 and throws it away. Collins gets the long pass out to Valdez, and she tried to save it. Here's Wade with a steal, and she cannot get the layup to fall, but she was fouled by Ibarra, and that is number 4 on Ibarra. 4:57 left in the game. Our media timeout with the score 80 for HBU and 45 for Howard Payne.
At Shipley Donuts, we make our donuts from scratch every single day. Nothing trucked in, frozen. And we are Texas born and raised since 1936. Not like those other guys. Shipley Donuts.
Rolling up on a cheap price feels good, but cheap comes with risk. Heart surgeons, pilots, no one hires a cheap one of them. Fact is, certain things must be done right. Installing electricity in Houston schools and hospitals needs to be built with manpower that spent 10,000 hours training to do their job. So for heart surgeons to do their job, we must do ours. Skilled labor isn't cheap, and cheap labor isn't all that skilled.
The time is now to hire IBEW electricians.
At Holiday Inn Express, we can't guarantee that you'll be able to contain yourself at our breakfast bar.
Morning, egg white omelet. Sup, Lady Bacon?
Fruit.
There it is.
But we can guarantee that you'll get the best price when you book with us.
Holiday Inn Express. Be the readiest.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Huskies up 80-45, and Takara Wade will be at the line. HBU now 5 of 10 from the field in this period. Bounce, bounce, bounce. No good. Huskies 11. Well, that make it 12 of 21. Second one's good. Wade's got 7. 3 Huskies in double figures. Johnson with 19, Taylor with 14, and Valdez Crater with 12. Driving layup, good by Harris. She's got 23. Yakovic declines the 3, and Taylor out front. Entry goes in to Nzoy Wu. Rattling around. She's called for a travel anyhow. A little bouncy underneath there. Tomlinson gives it to Jones. The Yellow Jackets come back the other way. 81-47. They led 3-0, and the Huskies took the lead and have led ever since. Tomlinson, baseline jump shot. Bounces around, no good. And Taylor comes up with a rebound underneath, and Zoiwu kept it alive. Here's Taylor driving up. Layup, good. She's got 16. And now he falls hard. Taylor with a season high. She had 13 for a season high at Wichita, now 16 tonight. And the officials discussing here. Taylor's going to go to the line. Jones charged with a foul. That is her first. Angela Garland explaining it to the Yellow Jacket head coach, Yannick Denson. I guess they're going to take a look at something here. Nope, guess not. So that was a player control foul, and it will not result in points. Yakovich will inbound underneath the Huskies basket. So a turnover in addition to the foul. Yakovich, Colmargan, Wade, and Zoiwu and Jones, 5 in the game for the Huskies. As Wade gets it to Zoiwu. Entry pass goes to Colmargan. Her turnaround shot is good. Taylor's got 9. 85-47, 3:40 to go. Jones drives in, kicks it back out to Harris, who will try another 3. Another one, 26. That is 6 3-pointers for Harris tonight. Sophomore from Midway High School, outside of Waco. Wade and Zoiwu will try a 3. Oh, no good. Jones gets the rebound. And Vujakovic steals it. Julia drives in, layup shot good. Vujakovic has 7. 87-50. Less than 3 minutes to go in the game. There's a 3 put up by Brooks, good. Brooks has 7. 87-53. High water mark for the Huskies this year in points. They scored 92 against McMurray. 3 no good. Here's Colmargan with a follow. Colmargan with 11. Taylor had 21 against A&M International. Another 3 put up, no good, but rebound comes down to Takara Wade. Takara driving in, shot no good, and the ball is tipped out of bounds. And it'll be off the Yellow Jackets. Jordan Sweat went down hard at the other end, just barely got back down to the other side. Johnson's in. Collins is out. Vujakovic inbounds to Johnson. She drives the baseline, puts up a layup. It will not fall. Amanda Ofer in the second half. There's Chelsea Harris. Swings it around. Brooks tries a 3. No good. Shannon Jones with a long rebound off the floor. She drives in. Gets it off to Amanda. She finally gets a shot to fall here in this half. 91-53, the minute 45 to go. There's a 3 put up and in by Willis. 91-56. A minute and a half left. Madison Rush over at the bench trying to get in. Here's Wade. Here's a jump shot up and in by Johnson, and she's got 23 now. And the Huskies with their highest point total of the season. With a minute, just over a minute left. Ali swings it over to the corner to Brooks. Back out to Ali. Want to get it inside, but they can't as Harris tries another three, and on the floor, it'll be a held ball maintained by the Yellow Jackets. It's Madison Rush, a sophomore from Pleasanton, comes in the game, and Sweat sits down. Lee inbounds underneath the Yellow Jacket basket to Harris. Her drive off the glass and in. Harris with 28. She's got 11 in this period. Less than a minute to go. The Huskies up by 35 points, 93-58. This game was decided very early. As Wade drives in, as she tries the acrobatic three, or acrobatic layup, she is fouled. And she'll be back in the line. Foul was on Rush. And Wade misses another free throw. She's now 3 of 5. This one's no good too. Rush gets the rebound. Less than 30 to go now. About 3 seconds different in the shot clock and the game clock. There is another driving layup by Harris, and she's got 30. Most by a Husky opponent this year. 93-60. 13 points in the period by Chelsea Harris. Shot clock is off, and dribbling it out front is Wade, and that'll be our final score. Huskies win it 93-60 to go 3-1 on the season. That's our final. Postgame coming up. This is Husky basketball on the Husky Sports Network.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast and a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
Tammy and I have been going steady since high school.
Tammy and Tommy, 2 peas in a pod, as they say.
We have all the same friends. We like all the same things. I mean, we practically even have the same name.
But there's one thing we could just never agree on.
Soda.
I have been begging him all these years to just try Pepsi, and I knew he would change his tune.
Yeah.
So, finally, I had him take the Pepsi Taste Challenge. And go on, tell him what you told me, Tommy.
I'm a Pepsi man.
Right? Gosh, isn't Pepsi so good?
I tell you what, I don't know why I didn't try it sooner.
Me neither.
It's so crisp and refreshing and bubbly.
Like me.
Like you.
I'm always right.
She's always right.
All across the South, people are choosing the great taste of Pepsi. Take the Pepsi Taste Challenge and let your taste decide.
Run with UA Map My Run. With your UA connected footwear, you can leave your phone behind. However, if you choose to run with it, the UA Map My Run app will give map views of your route and a deeper look at your workout with additional stats.
We are Under Armour. The future is ours!
Under Armour. At the Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute, we're dedicated to the dedicated, who lace up before sunrise, who don't let a hard hit keep them down, who want the ball when the game's on the line. So team up with the Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute at Texas Medical Center, Memorial City, or the Woodlands, where our affiliated surgeons, specialists, and physical therapists offer all athletes the elite care they need to forge ahead.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Bill Cousins back with you at Sharp Gym, joined now by Donna Finney, the head coach of the Huskies. And Donna, a convincing win tonight, 93-60, but kind of sloppy there at the end.
Very sloppy. I just said to the girls that our defense in the second half was awful. I mean, there's no other word for it. I mean, I credit Chelsea Harris, had a great game, but we can't be allowing someone to come in our gym and have 30 points and not do anything about it. And our defensive intensity was so poor. We had our hands down every possession in the second half. We didn't react when they started hitting threes. I mean, they hit 9 threes in the game, but we didn't defend probably 7 of them. So, you know, we have to pick it up on the defensive end. We're not going to win many ball games if we don't.
Yeah. Let's talk about Amanda Johnson. Amanda had a great first half, ended up with 23 points, had 19 of those in the first half, and she couldn't miss, and then I was afraid she wasn't going to hit one in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that happens. Halftime comes at the wrong time sometimes, and you just want these kids to keep going. But, you know, I think today was good because we got everybody in, and, you know, everybody scored, and I thought we shared the ball pretty well. I mean, we had 22 assists again and did a really good job of sharing the ball. I think Shannon had a great assist on the fast break to Amanda in the fourth quarter. And, you know, I think everybody was looking to score, and that was one of our goals today.
We had 4 girls in double figures. As mentioned, Amanda had 23. Sophie Taylor, 16.
Yeah.
Taylor Colmorgan with another double-double. She had 12 points and 12 rebounds. And Megan had 12. And as you said, 22 assists off 37 field goals that's a good ratio.
Yeah, and I mean, it's been tough because 3 of our first 4 games we haven't had to really run much of our half-court offense, and so we're kind of not there yet in terms of executing when we do have to run it. But you know, we've got a tough schedule coming up. Our next game at Tech on Saturday, and I think we're going to get obviously tested a lot more, but we have to do a much better job on the defensive end, and that goes for whoever we're playing. You know, I mean, I thought Payne played really hard, and, you know, credit to them. They just didn't stop fighting for 40 minutes, but, you know, we really took our foot off the pedal, and we can't do that.
Well, you really had a good defensive effort in the first half when they shot only 20-something%.
Yeah.
And then they ended up actually with 26% from the game. But let's see, in the second half they were 10 of 32, which is not great, but it was an improvement.
Well, and I think, you know, when we take our foot off the gas on the defensive end, everything suffers. Our free throws suffer. We end up having more turnovers. You know, it's just we got to do better. And, you know, I'm disappointed that we didn't force more turnovers today. I felt like we weren't in passing lanes enough. And, again, that's because we weren't where we needed to be defensively. So, you know, we got a lot of work to do before we get on the plane on Friday.
Yeah, they shot 21 free throws in the second half.
Right,
so
right.
Can't do that.
Our rotations were terrible. But, again, that's because we weren't in position initially and we weren't talking. And, you know, we talked about it every time out about communication, about rotations. And we just needed to fit up our butts. You know? I mean, nothing else to say other than that, because that's what they needed in the second half. And we tried rotating players in, but we got the same from everyone. So.
Well, still, it's going to go down as a 33-point win. But my question is, do they look at that margin and think, okay, we did great tonight, and is it harder teaching these points after a big win?
Yes, it really is, and that's the problem, you know. And the problem is these games have been bunched up, so we've literally gone from one game to another scout, and we've only had maybe 1 or 2 practices before we play the next game. So it's hard to really focus on all the things we need to get better at and the next team coming up. So now we've got one game next week, and we can really spend next week getting better and really working on the things that we've got to work on through these first 5 games.
Well, congratulations on the victory, and happy Thanksgiving to you. And,
thank you, you too,
and
Bill.
all the girls, and have fun in Lubbock.
We will, thank you. Thank you.
Donna Finney, the head coach of the Huskies. I'll be back to take a look at our final stats after this. You're listening to Husky women's basketball after the 93-60 win over Howard Payne.
4 Points by Sheraton. Always a great stay. Everything you need. Plus extras you love. All for a great rate. Over 150 hotels around the world. Travel the way you like. Check us out at 4points.com.
Houston Federal Credit Union and Houston Baptist University have joined forces to put the howl back in your finances. HFCU offers several products and services such as auto loans, mortgages, and credit cards. And HFCU has a financial education program, Elevate, which is tailored to helping you increase your financial knowledge. Stop by any of our convenient locations or visit our website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs.
Back when we were firemen, when it came to food, we said it better be something good and a lot of it.
That's what you get at Firehouse Subs. Take our hook and ladder sub. Smoked turkey breasts, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese, all steam heated and piled high on a toasted sub roll.
Our way beats their way. If you don't agree, it's free.
You're going to cover that, right?
My money's on the sub.
Love the confidence.
Firehouse Sub, founded by firemen.
Building Houston to compete on the world stage is what we do at the IBEW. It's important to us that Houston knows why we do what we do, not just what we do. Sure, we're the best electricians. We train 10,000 hours to be the best. But we get up early so Houston is built to compete. To be the best, hire the best. Skilled labor isn't cheap, and cheap labor just isn't all that skilled.
The time is now to hire IBEW electricians.
What's on your mind, kid? Make it fast.
I'd like to work here at Jimmy John's, world's greatest gourmet sandwich shop, sir.
Why do you want to work at Jimmy John's, kid?
I'm perfect for Jimmy John's.
Doing what?
Delivery.
Delivery?
Delivery.
We deliver pretty fast here at Jimmy John's.
That's what I heard.
What'd you hear?
You deliver pretty fast here at Jimmy John's.
Then you heard right.
I'm a fast study, sir.
You know the Jim John's slogan?
The Jimmy John's slogan?
Jim John's slogan is sub so fast you'll freak.
Sub so fast you'll freak is a swell slogan, sir.
When people call for a Jimmy John's sandwich, they want it fast.
Then I'm your man, sir.
How so?
Because I'm fast.
Fast at what?
Fast at everything.
Can you deliver fast?
I can deliver fast.
How fast?
I can run at 4:40 and 2:20.
Minutes?
No, seconds.
That's fast. You deliver before?
I delivered newspapers before.
Were you fast?
Very fast.
How fast?
People got tomorrow's paper today.
That's fast.
So do I have the job?
Not so fast. How do I know you're not just some fast talker?
I can get your references.
When?
Now.
These are good references.
Thank you.
But at Jimmy John's, you got to be more than fast.
More than fast.
You got to be polite.
Fast and polite.
Fast and polite.
I can do fast and polite.
Okay, give me some time to think it over.
Okay.
Okay, I've thought it over. When can you start?
Now.
Now it's good. What's your name, kid?
Stefan Avalopoulos.
Too long. How about Ed?
That's fine.
Welcome aboard, Ed.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
It would be great if human beings were great at being human. And if all of mankind were made up of kind women and kind men. It would be wonderful if common knowledge was knowledge commonly known. And if the light from being enlightened into every heart was shown. It would be glorious if neighbors were neighborly, and indifference a forgotten word. It would be awesome if we shared everything, and being greedy was absurd. It would be spectacular if the golden rule was golden to every man. And the good things that we ever did was everything that we can.
Treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
Marriott Houston West Chase, a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
You're listening to the Husky Sports Network, powered by DNA Studios.
Bill Cousins, once again, let's wrap up this 93-60 win over Howard Payne tonight for the Huskies. Huskies ended up shooting 47% from the field, 37 of 78. Just 7 of 23 from three-point range. And really the only bad stat really for the Huskies was their free throw percentage, just 12 of 23 in the game. That was 52%. Howard Payne ended up at just under 26%, 16 of 62 from the field. They shot well from beyond the arc, 9 of 26, and also well from the free throw line, 19 of 25. Huskies were led in scoring by Amanda Johnson off the bench with 23 points, as all 10 Husky players in uniform tonight scored. In fact, that was a big factor in the Huskies' big advantage in bench points, 43-10, with Amanda's 23 of those. Then it dropped down to 3 other players in double figures, Sophie Taylor with a season-high 12 points, Taylor Colmorgan with another double-double, that is 12 points and 12 rebounds, and Megan Valdez-Crater with 12 points also. Also scoring for the Huskies, Julia Vijakovic with 7, Takara Wade with 7, Veronica Kirienko with 5 points, 4 each from Marilyn Nzoiwu and Shannon Jones, and 3 from Kennedy Collins. As I said, all the Huskies in uniform, 10 that were able to play tonight, they were all in the scoring category. In rebounding, the Huskies out-rebounded Howard Payne 58-31. Taylor Colmorgan with 10 of those. Sophie Taylor just missed a double-double. She had 9 rebounds tonight. Marilyn Nzoiwu had 7, and Kennedy Collins with 4. Vijakovic had 5. Valdez-Crater with 4, and Kirienko also with 4 for the leaders in that category. For Howard Payne, Chelsea Harris had a great fourth quarter. She had 13 points at the half, ended up with 4 in the third period, and then 13 in the fourth period for a total of 30, the most scored by the Huskies, Husky opponent this year, and that was half of the points for Howard Payne, half of their 60. Of course, she was the only Yellow Jacket in double figures. Anastasia Willis had 8 points. Then it dropped down to Capricia Brooks with 4. Lily Yannick with 5 points. Also Selena Ali with 5 points. 3 from Paige Grable, 2 from Jada Jones, and 2 from Jalissa Ibarra. Yellow Jackets fall to 1-2 on the season. Their next opponent is Saturday. They're in a tournament in Jackson, Mississippi. Their opponent Saturday is Millsaps College. That's a 3 o'clock start in Jackson. The Huskies now 3-1 on the season. Their next game will be Saturday at Texas Tech. Final words coming up. Let me give you the other scores among Southland teams tonight before we get away. LSU Alexandria spoiled the home debut in the new place in Lake Charles for McNeese, 68-60. Alexandria with that win, and Weber State with the win over Incarnate Word, 72-64. That was a little bit tougher competition probably right there for the Cardinals as Weber State got the 8-point win. Final thoughts coming up. This is Husky basketball on the Husky Sports Network.
Here's a toast to all you Caniacs. You are ever faithful aficionados of premium, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers from Raising Cane's. Keen connoisseurs of Cane's crispy, extra-long, premium crinkle-cut fries. You who are dedicated to the made-fresh daily cane sauce that twirls tongues in a tastefully tangy tango. Topped off with a little slice of heaven from the goodness of the griddle. We toast you all from Raising Cane's. One love.
Astronauts, August 14th will be a day to remember. 10, 9.
August 14th? That's my anniversary.
6,
I gotta go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Houston? Did anyone stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night?
Stay smart. Stay at a Holiday Inn Express.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast in a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you
drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
At Shipley Donuts, we make our donuts from scratch every single day. Nothing trucked in, frozen. And we are Texas born and raised since 1936. Not like those other guys. Shipley Donuts.
Final once again here at Sharp Gym was HBU 93 and Howard Payne 60. Amanda Johnson with 23 points, season high for her. Sophie Taylor with 16, a season high for her. And there were some other good things happening as the Huskies moved to 3-1. Next up, Texas Tech on Saturday in Lubbock. Go to HBUHuskies.com and follow that game. At that point, we'll be back here at Sharp on Tuesday, taking on the University of the Southwest in a Division II opponent coming up. 93-60, the Huskies win tonight. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to HBU Husky Sports on the DNA Husky Sports Network. These broadcasts are brought to you by the corporate partners of HBU Athletics, Houston Federal Credit Union, Memorial Hermann Healthcare System, Marriott Houston West Chase, Raising Cane's, Under Armour, Firehouse Subs, Pepsi, Shipley Donuts, 4 Points by Sheraton, IBEW Local 716, Jimmy John Subs, Kolache Factory, and Holiday Inn Express. That's going to do it for now, but we thank you for being a part of this broadcast, and until we see you again down the road, so long, and dogs up.